With the precious name of Allah Almighty, who is Rahman and Rahim, who is the King of Kings. Today my mini lecture is about skin. As everyone knows that the human's beautiful and regular appearance is mostly depending on the skins. A thin layer of tissues forming the natural outer covering of your body. It looks to be an ordinary part, but indeed it's the remarkable organ. Indeed, it's the remarkable organ with different amazing features and flawless functions. It is the largest organ which occupies 15% of the weight of your body, and it occupies approximately 2 square meters to cover your muscles and your bones, and it is strong and highly stretchy, and it's guard for the external factors, and it has the ability to rebuild itself while it is injured, and it is home for over 1,000 species of bacteria microbiome, which reaches to 1 trillion individual bacteria. Your skin is actually made of 3 major layers. First one is called epidermis. It is the outer layer which is made of dead cells, and the second one is called dermis, which contains hair and sweat gland. And third one is called subcutaneous, which is made of fats and large blood vessels. The human skin renews itself every 28 days. In fact, each single minute your skin sheds over 30,000 dead cells, which turns into dust particles. It means that 50% of the dust in your home is actually your dead skin. Your skin acts as your body's thermostat. When the temperature rises, the sweat glands activate to cool your body down, and when the temperature is, it means that sweating is bodily function which helps your body to regulate its temperature, and when the temperature is low, the blood vessels in the skin is tightened, and blood vessels in the skin is tightened and limit the amount of hot blood that can reach the skin in order to prevent heat loss. And a lower temperature, the skin pores also become smaller to retain heat. The most amazing and important function of the skin that it makes the sense of touching possible. Every square millimeter of your skin contains sensitive cells that permits touch perceptions and transmit messages to the nervous and then to the brain. Previously, it was thought that sense of feeling pain is just depending on the brain, but recent discoveries prove that there are pain receptors in the skin without which a person would not be able to feel pain. There are 4 main receptors in the skin which responds to pressure, and every one of them responds to different type of touch. Messenger responds to light, touch of light, and Markle which responds to pressure and texture. Refugee responds to stretching, and Pacinian responds to vibration and depression. And there are countless free nerve endings in your skin which gauge pain and temperature. And for instance, when your hand comes into contact with fire, these receptors will cause you to feel pain and then feel pain and heat. Some 30,000 cells will perceive heat, and 3.5 million receptors will feel pain. This recent discovery was actually revealed in Quran 14 centuries ago, where Allah says that indeed those who disbelieve in our verses, we will drive them into fire, and their skins are roasted through, and we will replace them with other skins, so they may taste the punishment, and Allah is ever exalted and might and wise. This verse indicates that there is something in the skin which makes us feel pain. This is what modern science has exactly tell us, that pain receptors are responsible for feeling pain. Pain receptors are responsible for feeling pain. In a deep burning, these receptors will be destroyed, and a person will not be able to feel pain anymore. That's why Allah Almighty say that their skins are roasted through, and we will renew their skins to test the punishment. Professor Tijeson, who is the chairman of the Chiang Mai University and for anatomy department, he has spent a great amount of time on the research of pain receptors. Initially, who could not believe that Quran mentioned this fact 14 centuries ago, and later he verified the translation of this Quranic verse, and Professor Tejason was so impressed by the scientific Quranic accuracy of the Quran. And then at the 8th Saudi Medical Conference held in Riyadh on the scientific science of Quran and Sunnah, he became Muslim and he embraced Islam. And there is much difference between the skins of your knuckles and the skins of your fingerprints. The skins of your fingerprints is so sensible, that much sensible even you can pick a tiny particle of dust with them, and it is impossible for the skin of your knuckles. And the skin of your fingerprints, this amazing feature it has, that its pattern is unique, which it means that among 7.5 billion no one has the same fingerprint as yours. Just like another course that your identity is coded in your fingerprints. It means that it's like just barcode systems which are used to identify the products, and fingerprints are used to for the identity of people, Muslim criminal issues. And Allah Almighty has this was discovered I think in 19th century, and Allah Almighty has revealed it, and that time when the knowledge was very limited, where Allah Almighty said that I swear by the day of resurrection, and I swear by the reproaching soul, and does man think that we will not assemble his bones? Yes, we are even able to proportion his very fingers. Since the disbelievers are ignored, they think that after the recreation, after its death, here Allah Almighty says that He can create with the same identity by the proportioning His original fingerprints forms. And at the end I want to say thanks for giving me your precious time.